Welcome to this edition of Safety First. I'm your host, Tim Kelly. We're talking about the Suffolk Police Department's open house that's coming up in early November. And to cover that topic and tell us a little bit about what you can expect if you attend the open house, and certainly we want to encourage everyone to go out there and participate in the event that we're talking about today. We have Master Police Officer Dwayne Wiggins and Police Officer Shelley Coziana. So thank you both for being with us today.
Thank you.
All right, open house. What are we talking about? And I guess we'll kick off and say, when is it going to be and where? And then let's get into what the open house will be open to, so to speak.
The open house is November 7th, which is a Saturday. It's going to be held at Sector 2, which is on Bridge Road. And it's going to be held from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Tours given every hour on the hour up till 1 p.m.
Perfect. So again, it'll be an open house with tours included. And I know the police department has a lot to show and talk about because the department is very in-depth and there's a lot of different divisions and things. But what are the tours going to cover? I mean, some of the basics. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of equipment, but there's also stuff to kind of show and talk about as well.
That's correct, sir. On the hour, every hour, we will be talking to the public, giving a presentation, having an open forum. You know, you bring your questions. I'll be there to answer your questions. Someone will be there to answer the questions for you. Whatever questions you may have regarding the process, about the agency, about what to expect during the process, we'll be there to answer all those questions.
Good deal. And of course, the open house is mainly geared toward recruitment of new officers, but also it's an open house for the public as well. So you don't necessarily have to be looking for a career in law enforcement, hopefully with the Suffolk Police Department, of course. But again, it's also open to the public. So as you said, it's a great opportunity to come out, ask questions, kind of see behind the scenes, so to speak, a little bit. And I guess I would say to the both of you, really, you know, what would you say to encourage people, whether you're, you know, interested in a career in law enforcement or just want to know more about the Suffolk Police Department, to maybe get people to come out that particular day? And I want to note, the event is free and you do not have to pre-register. So that Saturday, come on out, right?
That's correct. With this event, you'll be able to see what this agency has to offer. Not only will it be for those looking for a career in police work, but there will be opportunities for citizens to see what tools we use, what units we have, that being we have a SWAT team, we have dive team, search and recovery team. There are a lot of units within the police department that people really don't know that we have.
Correct.
That I would like for them to experience.
Very nice, very nice. Officer Coziana?
It's our opportunity to show the city that we are there in all ways. The community, like he was saying, the special tactical units. The command bus will be there, which is a great show itself.
Indeed.
It'll be a lot of fun for everybody.
And I think both of you hit on the fact that there are elements of the police department that people may not be aware that exist, that are out there, and in some instances that may be a reason for that, so to speak, because of investigations and things that are going on. But the resources you talked about, the fact that the command bus will be there, and of course if you were just out at Peanut Fest, that was out there very prominently displayed, a very valuable tool for the department for special events, or in the event there would be a situation where it was a call out and have to get a lot of resources kind of coordinated. It serves that purpose, and certainly the men and women who man that equipment. You talked about the dive team, the SWAT team, some different divisions and special assignments. I'm not quite sure of the classification, but basically how it's organized, that it's not just folks that are on patrol, which of course are very important and one of the integral parts of getting the faces of the department out there to the public, being able to respond. You have the detectives, you have certainly the administration, and then the people who do a variety of different things throughout the day for the police department. Again, you just don't realize the resources that your organization really provides to the city of Suffolk.
That is correct. There's a lot of things that we have to offer.
Correct.
And I really want the citizens to see that.
When you're talking to people who are interested in a career in law enforcement, what are some of the things they're coming to you with, the things they want to see and do, so to speak? And I know sometimes when we talk about and we see things on TV, some of it's really how it is, and some of it's portrayed that way in TVs and movies, but I'm sure you deal in a lot of reality, you know, as far as what the career really entails. Just talk about how recruiting process works with the department.
Well, in our recruiting department, we attend college fairs, we hold career fairs, and we attend a lot of career fairs with that in the region. With that, we get a lot of questions concerning, am I qualified? And that's what this forum is about. Not only is this forum this forum can answer the questions about whether or not you're qualified. You can also go online to www.suffolkpd.com and find out our automatic disqualifiers, and they'll be able to help you there. But yes, that's one of the big things that people ask me. Am I qualified? What do I need to do? I mean, physical agility testing. That's another concern. Again, all the information is on our website, and that'll help you out as far as what to prepare for, and what to expect after you put in your application online and attend the physical agility. You'll know what to expect.
And correct me if I'm wrong, the process certainly, you have to meet the requirements up front. You put in the application and go through that process, but then you go through the academy, correct?
That's correct.
And how long does the academy typically run? What are we talking about approximately?
16 weeks.
16 weeks.
Yes, sir.
And then after that's finished, successfully, we hope, of course, then, assuming everything's good to go, you're brought on by the department. Is that how that process typically works?
After you have been hired on with the police department, we'll send you to the academy, roughly 16 to 17 weeks. And after your 16 to 17 weeks is up, you graduate, have your badge pinning ceremony, then you have a 5-week post-academy. Okay. And that post-academy is where we teach you how to do things the way we do them in Suffolk.
Yes.
After your post-academy is when you actually hit the street to your field training officer, and that's it.
There you go. Okay. All right. It sounds pretty simple, but again, a very involved process that a lot of training involved. And I think the training really doesn't stop when the academy's done, because I think really everyone is constantly going through training for whatever their particular assignment is at that moment in time. I know sometimes those change due to either promotions or just kind of a shifting around of personnel and resources within the department. So it's a good opportunity to kind of really get involved in your community. I don't want to give you a recruiting pitch here, but I would say really think about it. If someone is approaching either one of you, and I'd like both of you to respond to this question if you could, what would you say to encourage them if they have the qualifications to be a law enforcement officer? What would y'all say to someone that's interested in that to get them to maybe take that next step?
It's a great opportunity, especially in Suffolk. We're growing as we have a new city hall. The whole city is just growing in general. So it's a great time to get in with Suffolk, especially the police department, because you have an opportunity just to go anywhere you want.
Right.
It's hard work and dedication, but at the end of the day, it is very rewarding.
Very good.
You hit on a good point as far as the training. The training never stops. Right. Like Shelley said, Officer Corziana said, once you're in the department, opportunities are limitless. I've been here for 15 years, and I've seen officers that came on after me that you just climb up the ladder just like that. Not to say that I didn't want to climb the ladder.
Correct.
Everybody finds their niche, and they love their niche. You're going to find your niche after your field training. You're going to know what you want. You're going to go to your training to get you to that next level, and you're going to go and you're going to apply for the sergeant. You're going to apply to be a lieutenant. Right. It's limitless, and that's why I love this agency.
Very good, very good. Again, two of you obviously very passionate about the work that you do, and I think that comes. It's an inherent thing I think within everybody that I've ever come across. Really, with the Suffolk Police Department, they seem to love what they do. And I think that's an encouraging sign about what the department has to offer. And as you noted, the opportunities here in Suffolk with the growth of the city and everything that's going on. So again, we're talking about the Suffolk Police Department Recruitment Open House. It's coming up on Saturday, November the
7th.
Okay, and it's from
10 to 2.
10 to 2. And then the tours will be on the hour starting at 10, and of course the last one will start at 1 o'clock. But in addition to the tours, there's going to be a lot of great information, the ability to ask questions, kind of see what's going on, get a chance to look at some of the equipment, some of the people that utilize the equipment. So again, a great opportunity, free, open to the public, no pre-registration needed. So really just show up on the Saturday that we're talking, November 7th, correct?
November 7th,
Okay.
yes, sir, at our police sector 2.
And that's on Bridge Road?
Yes, sir.
Good deal, good deal. All right, well, thank you both for joining us today, talking about this great event. Looking forward to it. And encourage everyone to attend the Suffolk Police Department Recruitment Open House. Again, Saturday, November 7th. Be at Police Precinct number 2 up there on Bridge Road. Again, a great opportunity to find out more about your own Suffolk Police Department. Well, that would do it for this edition of Safety First. I'm your host, Tim Kelly. We'll see you next time.